Hi, this is Harsha Kumar at the Human-Computer Interaction Lab of the University of Maryland. I'm going to demonstrate our tree browser, which uses dynamic queries and pruning to visualize trees. Let us say that I'm a high school senior looking for universities that best match my needs. I'm searching a database that organizes universities hierarchically. We have regions of the world, then states, then universities, and finally departments. The tree browser initially shows me all the regions in the form of a traditional node link diagram. I asked to see the states. Since the detailed view does not fit in the window, we have an overview to provide global context. The detailed view can be panned by dragging the field of view. I now ask to see the university level and the department level. This level contains information about departments. This database has 740 departments, as indicated on this feedback indicator. The tree is so large that panning it is not an easy task. We propose to use dynamic queries and pruning to help in this browsing. All nodes at a given level share a common set of attributes. This attributes list on the left corresponds to nodes at the lowest level currently displayed, in this case the regions. Let's say that I'm only interested in regions where English is the primary language. So I drag and drop the attribute primary language like this. A menu is created since this attribute takes textual values. I can now choose English from the menu, and the colors of regions are updated to reflect the results of the query. Yellow shows selected and gray unselected. I now proceed to the state level. Notice that South America is not expanded. Its subtree was pruned out because the region did not satisfy our criteria. However, South America is still shown in gray in order to provide context feedback. I'd really like to study in a state that is relatively safe, so I choose to query on the level of violence. A range slider is created since this attribute takes numerical values. The data display is updated in real time as I manipulate the slider. Let's say violence index of less than 55%. I really like traffic jams, but I'll settle for good traffic conditions. The selected states which match the violence level and the traffic conditions are now down to 7, as shown in the corresponding feedback indicator. Now I can look at the universities, but first let me remove all uninteresting states. This recaptures screen space and gives me a more compact view. Let me now look at the universities. Only the interesting states have been expanded. I really can't afford to pay a lot, so I eliminate universities with high tuition. And finally, I set the average SAT scores to something close to mine. It seems I'm already down to a few universities. So let me get rid of the gray universities and focus on the interesting ones. Now I see my top 8 choices clearly, a couple in Canada, Arkansas, etc. And now I can proceed to look at the departments in detail. To summarize, the tree browser enables users to dynamically create widgets and query nodes at each level, prune out subtrees of uninteresting nodes, and hide gray leaves to get more compact views. The tree browser is a general-purpose visualization tool. We have also applied it to the network management application, and we are now extending these concepts to graph structures. Thank you.